I don't hear my mic in mine.
Yeah, no mic.
I'll go. Oh, wait, I do.
He's got a mic. Ho, ho, the mistletoe is hung where you
we
can
going?
see. Somebody waits for you. A spilled drink once for Z.
Welcome back, Slapdicks. Around episode
164.
Episode 164. Christmas is next week.
Christmas is coming.
We're right there. First and foremost, let's start off with our sponsors. Starting with Aperture Oceans, bringing ideas and ads
To life.
Also, want to shout out Liv Stallion, a wellness fitness page started by ATLT's own Brandon Badiato. Streams Monday through Friday, or he's bankrupt. We don't know. Well, by the pictures he posts, I know he's not bankrupt. Shout out to his coach at Synergy Canine, Puppy Plyometrics, training dogs for their owners for no reason. James, take it away.
Got moles. If you have moles in the Puget Sound area, servicing northern Seattle to southern Tacoma, they are your premier mole exterminator using chemical-free methods like the stab and poke method. And last but not least, Atlas Aeration, making your lawn look like our pubes. Funky fresh, trimmed right down to the skin. Just a little, you know. Are you a shaver? Or are you a trimmer?
I feel like I'm a trimmer.
I used to shave, but then you get the little like bumps and shit. And
I feel like also completely bald. It's
Well, like I got the new Manscaper like fucking 3 or whatever, and the thing just gets. I mean,
you really get in there.
It's like you're landing on the surface of the moon. Like, you know, the Eagles landed,
but like,
surface
okay, like,
is
but
there.
here's the thing, though. I feel like I've heard girls say, like, I mean, a little bit, like, a trim is better. That they don't want it shaved all the time. You know?
Yeah, but they also don't want, you know, a fucking just a.
No, I know. So
forest.
trimmed. I've like,
yeah,
I'm
definitely a trim
mostly
guy, but I'm like a close to the skin trim.
Yeah, like a Marine's head.
Like, there's not going to be, you know, wheat in the field, you know, but like it's definitely down to its stalk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's like when the corn, you know, when you brush over it with the little brush hog thing. Like, you can still see some little stumps out of the ground, which gives it some color. But like, you know, the corn's not there, and that's what we care about.
No, but I think trimming is kind of like the thing.
Yeah, I think
most
so.
people.
Well, because
not only is it easier, and you are risking a lot there. A cut down there. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fuck. Have you ever cut your dick?
Yeah,
I've cut not my dick. I've cut my balls.
I've cut my nut before, dude. It's literally, and it doesn't stop bleeding.
It doesn't.
It literally bleeds forever.
Yeah, and it just keeps going, and you're just like, dude, like
I think before, like I was trying to like go zzz, and like obviously you're on some uneven terrain there. And I got some of the.
You ever try to shave a ball sack, girls? Like,
dude,
I know girls have to shave so much. I get that.
Yeah.
But they will never.
I feel like most girls trim. Most girls don't shave in their pussy.
No, girls shave everything.
No, I know, but I'm saying I feel like a lot do just like trim and
or like
maintain.
waxing.
I know they wax, yeah.
Or like lasering. Lasering's very big now. But
how much is late? You pay out of pocket for that, obviously.
Well, there's the at-home ones, but like
I would feel like I need to go in to get.
It was like $5,000. But the
$5,000.
The thing is that she no longer. If you think about the time you say, because something we don't think about, girls get up. You know how they take like an hour to get fucking ready? I mean, they shave their legs and their hoo-ha, their beavers, fucking everything, every fucking
but
day.
I feel like in the winter, at least you're wearing warmer clothes, so you can kind of skip out on some of that.
But a lot of them don't still. Yeah. Like they still shit. But like all that time, she's like, I don't have to wake up only 30 minutes before I leave because there's just no hair.
That is nice being a guy. Like I just roll out as
roll
is.
Out
what you
go.
see is what you
I even complain
get.
about the 15 minutes it takes for me to get ready.
Yeah.
Because like, which is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Like there have been a few times I'm like, you know what? a shop guy, you know, your hair doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to like, you can just throw on shit.
That's the only nice thing. Yeah, you don't.
That's so stupid. It's like it only takes me 10,
okay,
15
but you have
minutes.
but you have like short hair. You really don't have to do your hair.
Yeah,
You don't
well,
really
I do two things. I do the leave-in
I
conditioner.
know, but I'm
and
saying you
the-
don't have to really do much.
But I have to shave and stuff.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, I have to make sure.
yeah.
But it's just funny that I complain about that, and it's like it's really nothing. But I'm like, I gotta make sure I shower.
Oh, Dupe's got the best scenario there because he can dress like a shop guy, not trim his hair. and everything.
Yeah.
He's like both, so it's like, oh, I'm not really in the office.
He's the fucking hybrid guy.
If you guys haven't noticed, we have some Christmas drinkage right in front of us.
Christmas Kool-Aid.
Some alcoholic beverages. We are actually doing this on a weekend,
Yeah.
which is surprising because usually we do it during the week. We figured Christmas around the corner. The Christmas episode should be done on the weekend so we can drink and be merry.
Exactly.
And we have a Christmas tree here for the spirit.
Exactly.
So I thought I'd start out really quick, with some Christmas facts that you know or maybe didn't know. Okay? So here we go. When the candy cane was invented in Germany, it was made into the three
Germans.
lines for Jesus. The red stripe was to symbolize his blood.
Oh.
If you didn't know that. And also, random facts. Black Friday is not the busiest shopping day of the year. The 2 days right before Christmas are.
I
when
was there
billions
today.
and billions are generated in just those 2 days. That is crazy.
Yeah.
And
Dude, just at Safeway, man, the self-checkout line was going
how many
past the
people do you
aisle.
think wait until Christmas Eve to do their shopping?
Oh.
Okay, it's the
Is
okay.
it
I'll
a
just say
percentage?
it's 1 in 3.
Damn.
Christmas Eve.
I waited till today.
but I
finally
feel
finished
like
it.
now in the world of like
Amazon.
it's like, you know, you don't really actually have to go do shit.
Can I take this a different route? Z?
Yeah.
Can we talk about what we don't like about the holidays?
Like Christmas or
Yeah.
like all of them in general?
No, just fucking Christmas.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
assuming you have something on your
Oh, yeah. It just came to fucking mind. I went to the grocery store today. There are these families, okay? And I'm actually convinced that they might be the spawn of fucking Satan. I don't know what it is. But you got these families, and they put on this fake little fucking smile. They all got matching sweaters and shit. And the kids can pick out one little candy bar, this whole thing. And there's no alcohol in the fucking cart. And it's like, I know you're religious or something. And it's like, I don't want anything to do with what this vibe is. And I think the fakeness of this holiday sometimes it gets to me.
I feel like people are like fake jolly.
Yeah.
And also
but
like
I love Christmas. I'm jolly to me.
okay,
But, like,
I'll tell you what annoys me. Okay, I just thought of something. I feel like, and I'm not saying it's bad to do Christmas stuff.
No.
I wish I had my family was more Christmas oriented. It's more of like, it's just, okay, we'll just get it done. But I'm saying, I feel like a lot of people, they want to go do things more so they could just post about it.
Oh, we can go down that rabbit hole.
Mostly instead of
Mr.
actually just go. I'm not saying it's bad to post things about what you're doing. I'm just saying I feel like
Yeah.
most of the time it's just so they can post the Christmas stuff.
I hate that shit.
You know what I mean?
I fucking hate
what
it.
happened to the old Christmas
Just,
spirit in the '60s? Dude, I feel like Christmas in like the '60s, '70s was probably so sick.
Yeah, you go out, you do a couple lines of blow, you find a Santa
I wasn't
Claus
thinking
in
that, but-
no, you find a Santa Claus in a bar. You're working upstate New York. You know, you ran into a girl, you sit on his lap, you take the picture, and you know what? You have a jolly fucking New Year.
How much do like Santa Clauses? Obviously not the one at your local mall, but when you're in New York, they have these really extravagant Christmas events. Do you think those guys get paid good? I bet you they do.
The thing is, I'm actually going to say no, and I'm going to tell you why. That's not a part that you have to try for, right? Now,
Well, it's a niche.
well,
It's a very small group of guys.
let me explain. If you want to be a model guy, right? Watching your fucking food, working out, everything. If you need to be a jolly...
That doesn't mean that they wouldn't make a lot of money because there's a lot of things people do. They don't have
I'm
to upkeep
saying-
it at all.
I think that anyone could be Santa if they're an older man. I don't think it takes a lot. It takes nothing to gain weight. It takes no...
No, but you still have to be selected to be used. I'm not talking about
Oh.
at any random Christmas thing, like at this little at your downtown
yeah,
area.
there's
I'm
probably,
talking
like, the
about
really good ones.
because like New York is known for their like Christmas and like all the cool things that are at Rockefeller Center and stuff. I'm just saying it's some of the. I bet you they make really good money.
I think they don't because I feel like
they have to.
If they're going to negotiate for more money or something and they think they're worth more, it's like, dude,
I do know a lot of them.
I
just
can
volunteer.
find a fat old guy to put this suit on fucking anywhere.
Well, I feel like you're not giving them enough credit. I feel like at a nice event, they have to play the part very well.
Do you remember that Family Guy where Meg like came on Santa's leg because he was bouncing it?
No.
Yeah, and Stewie like watched it. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh.
Did you ever do the lap thing in Santa Claus? I think I did like one time.
I don't remember.
When I was like 4, maybe one time.
No.
I think as a kid, I just really wasn't into that.
No, my parents were the parents that was like, well, Santa spelled around as Satan.
Oh my God.
So no, like I don't think and I know my dad listens to this, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they ever were like Santa's real. It was like I was born and they're like, by the way, Santa, Tooth Fairy, or no, I think they did the Tooth Fairy.
My parents briefly did. I feel like they didn't really push it that long.
I think my dad was like, hey, I'm like 4 years old, and he looks at me and he's like, hey, you need to be a man now. You're going to chop wood, and Santa's not real. Easter Bunny, not fucking real kind of thing,
Oh my God. What? Professional Santas can make a significant amount of money, especially freelance Santas.
Freelance Santas?
Freelance Santas who can charge high hourly rates for private events, home visits, and public appearances.
That's where it's at.
With some earnings up to $500 an hour.
Damn.
Bro. So while mall Santas typically earn $25 to $75 an hour, that's actually not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Well, I mean, 75 would be like actually really good, but I'm assuming a lot don't get that. Depending on location and experience. What the fuck?
How many sexual assaults do you think Santas have?
See, in this day and age, he's got to be careful.
Yeah, wait, can I look that up? How many? Hey, Siri, how many?
But I feel like if you have a criminal record, you obviously can't be a fucking Santa and having kids on your lap.
How many Santa sexual assaults a year?
See, the range, it ranges 5,000 to 150,000. I'm talking a professional Santa makes that's crazy talk.
Oh, every 73 seconds in America. Oh, that's just in general. Okay. No.
Wait, every 73 seconds there's a sexual assault?
Not Santa, but
but I was like, he really does get around the world.
No, but sexual. Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Bad. Anyways, back to the fucking holidays, man. And the thing is, I love the holidays. I think I have Christmas spirit. I love it.
I think I do too.
It dwindles as you get older, which sucks. But like, I still love
like
the
parts
lights.
of it dwindle. Like for the gifts, you don't really care about that. I think, but
it's weird when you get older, man. And now I understand why it's like the dad is just like write me a card or something, because it's like at the end of the day.
Yeah. Even me and you, I feel like gifts were just like, fuck, I don't.
Yeah. It's like, we're at the age where it's like, if you really want something, you'll buy it.
Yeah.
And if it's something that I really want, it means it's stupid expensive and I haven't been able to afford it yet. It's like, if I could actually say what I want for Christmas, like, yeah, an RTX fucking 4090 or something.
Yeah.
For $1,500, but it's not going to happen.
No.
So it's like that. But like, I love Christmas. I love Wham. Everything about their Christmas album. Love Wham. The Last Christmas song. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away.
What's the best Christmas song?
I think it's that one. That's my favorite.
It is a good Christmas song.
Mariah Carey's is overly
I think it's very overly played.
But it's her fucking
but I don't mind
infinite money glitch, dude, every fucking year. It's
but I do think Christmas music during the Christmas year, I feel like there are songs that get annoying, but most of the time, it's
dude,
fine.
Michael Bublé's Christmas album,
dude.
I have it, dude, on fucking vinyl. The thing just slaps,
It's
dude.
so good. It's so good.
I don't know what Bublé was fucking doing in that fucking booth, but Bublé in the booth, lights out, fucking Christmas lights out, dude.
I feel like there's a lot of celebrities that have done Christmas albums, but I feel like there's a lot that haven't that like they could be really good.
Okay, I personally think a Christmas album is the infinite money glitch, and it has to hit.
Oh, but if it's good, if it's not going to be if it sucks.
Well, the thing is, it's like, I think that like making like a hit, right? A hit song is so hard in and of itself.
Yeah.
The Christmas, if you go for the Christmas title, it's like, it has to be lights out. But if you do it, you're going to have money for fucking ever.
Yeah. Which is why I feel like, which is why a lot of people do this. They re-sing just older songs because they're familiar. But then other people will just like make their own. I feel like you should do other. Well, first of all, if they re-sing all songs, does that mean they pay royalties to whoever owns the publishing of that song?
But the songs are so old. I'm not sure how that works. It's like when the Catholic Church tried to get the rights to Happy Birthday. Happy birthday to
I know
you.
the song.
Yeah, they tried to get copyright to that.
There's copyrights to that?
I think they lost, but they found
Who has it?
They found on like some old papyrus in a fucking lair somewhere. Like, happy birthday to you.
I'm saying yes, a lot of those old songs, even though they're like 50s, 60s, 100%, there are still people that own the rights to those things, whether it's the label or the family. I'm saying people have those. So I'm saying, so every time they do that, do they pay?
Well, I'm guessing, but it's like, okay, if Mariah Carey, I mean, you know, she streamed this much, and then at Christmas, it's this much. Even if she gets half, it's still a couple million.
Still,
Justin Bieber hit it out of the park because he made something new, Mistletoe, which we all fucking know. Which I will, dude. Okay, can I ask you something?
You can ask me something. Anything.
Really? Dude, in high school, man, you and I were in high school when Mistletoe came out. Do you remember the fucking music video?
Yeah.
And he goes and kisses the girl, dude. Was that not all you wanted at Christmas around that time?
I would say, yeah. You're like, wow.
Yeah, and it was like, dude, Christmas was so fucking magical. It was like, yeah, I want to like have the snow falling and me grab the fucking girl.
I feel like, okay, here's the thing. I feel like it still is, but when you get older, you're just doing a lot of things. You're distracted a lot. Like I noticed every year Christmas comes around, like the last like 5 years, like I'll be at work and before I can even blink and before the season comes here, I'm like, oh, you know, it'd be fun to do a lot of Christmas things. And I think of that, I get excited. And then next thing you know, I blink. Christmas is now next week. I'm like, fuck, I've just been working and shit all the time. Yeah. But, you know, I feel like it just depends. Your environment, what you're doing.
It does. I
really wanted to get blacked out and go ice skating and just fall 100 times. I
went ice skating for the first time ever at the Winter Wonderland thing with Rachel. At
T-Mobile Park. How was that? On the rollerblades, you were something. I couldn't imagine you being never on skates.
You want to know how she prefaced it? She's like, by the way, this isn't about you, but I had or she knew someone sometime that said, yeah, I'm dating this guy, but I got a big ick because I took him ice skating and he fell. And I was like, why did you tell me that before we started ice skating? Because I might fall. She's like, but no, it's not an ick to me. And I'm like, well, now it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
No, I mean, I definitely did the like giraffe legs, like, but
I feel like that's more of an ick than falling.
But like,
I feel like falling's funny.
Well, no one fell when I was there. I didn't fall. But like the first lap was definitely a lot of like, oh. But then, dude, after the third lap, you know, you kind of got the little movement down. It was all right. It was good.
My goal was to go and fall. Oh, but like I just wanted to go.
It would hurt so fucking bad. I bet. Oh my god, it was cool though. And you know what we did? We didn't post a fucking thing. That's what I'm.
And it is fun to post things. I'm not saying I'm.
But we didn't go there to fucking post.
But I just feel like a lot of people. I'm saying I've gone to things and then seen people take pictures here, like at the place, and then didn't do anything. I'm like, exactly. So it was just for the picture. I'm like, you're not gonna.
They're like, last night was a movie. I'm like, you left at 8. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know.
I feel like they should have a lot of Christmas events. Like, you know, like, oh, families will take their thing. Oh, downtown, they're having this. They should have like adult ones, dude.
Yeah.
Like where you're just getting fucking plastered.
Well, that's kind of what we went to. It was called date night, though. This was for couples. Yeah. But like they had these drinks. Oh, dude, I met a fucking witch, man. So they had these like light bulbs. That was, okay, yeah, by the way, T-Mobile Park. So they put on this thing. So like the Enchanted Wonderland thing is like 4 weeks long, you know. They fill all T-Mobile Park with Christmas trees and shit. But they have like special nights. So it's like one night is like military appreciation. If you are in the military, you're in for free, right? Second night.
I hope so. I've almost died and I get to look at lights.
Yeah. Second night was like, you know, the next weekend, the night was like dog night, bring your dog. So this night was called
dog night.
This night was called date night. And I was like, okay, cool. So what do you think compared to a normal night do I get with the double the price of the ticket for date night? Well, T-Mobile Park, let's find out. And you know what it was? The opportunity to purchase a drink and a light bulb. So they had these special light, and it was cool. Like the drink lit up, and it was a light bulb drink.
Still, who cares?
So I'm thinking that like, okay, the tickets are usually $40, but now they're $80 a person because it's an event night and it's date night. It's for couples.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I was like, yeah, honey buns. We're gonna get these little light bulb lights. Fucking cool. $30 a fucking piece for one drink. I have some witch pouring it. The crazy thing is she's sitting there. And I wanted to just like shake her head and be like common sense. She has this block of ice, and she's trying to get ice in the bulb, in the big bulb, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a block of ice,
it's like the big block in one piece.
Well, no, it's like a block, like
okay,
yay big,
yeah,
know?
All stuck together.
Yeah. So what would you do to get the ice in there? Maybe take the scooper and start chopping it.
Yeah.
Right? Never crossed her mind. She's grabbing with her bare hands the little piece. She's like, the ice is too big. The ice is too big.
Smash it on something.
And so I'm like, well, you have a fucking ice smasher.
Did she pull this out of a bag or like out of a cooler?
No, it's in this big fucking bin.
Throw it back in the bin.
Yeah. And I watched this, and it took probably 4 minutes-ish to get our drinks because she's grabbing a thing one at a time, and I wanted to be like, you're fucking 55. The stainless steel scooper you have, maybe smash the ice. I don't know. But anyways, that's my tangents on that. And it's just a lot. It's just a lot.
So that's not even a problem, though, with Christmas. That's just a problem
No,
with the
it's
event
not a
you went
problem
to.
with Christmas. I love Christmas. The problem I have is with people.
Yeah. Or like, dude, driving. Oh my God, I drove today, dude. I didn't even drive that far.
And it's just
And it was just like
there's too many people on the planet,
nightmare.
man.
It was a fucking nightmare. There was 2 crashes on the way. By the way, and the funniest thing is, and it was just like that one when I went to work, but it was hilarious because there was this car crash, and obviously the line went. I was on 18 going toward Federal Way, and literally, it was probably 30 minutes. I'm going up the bridge, going towards Tacoma, and then finally get up there, see the wreck, and there's a cop there. There's this Prius just absolutely torched. It like this guy must have been. It was raining, but like it wasn't. Dude, it's like it's not that bad. I don't know how people just are smashing into each other. But so her whole front end was just crumpled, just destroyed. Damn. And the guy's truck, it was not even that bad. He lost a headlight and was dented on the bumper. But the funniest part was it looked like they were fighting about like what happened, blah. And then there's another car pulled up. I'm assuming it was a witness or something. So they're all fighting, and this dude has like an ugly Christmas sweater on, like a Grinch one, and the other lady has like an elf. It was similar to that. No, it was like a hat, but it was fucking hilarious. But traffic is another big one. I feel like I couldn't survive going in a big city during the holidays.
And also, okay, let's talk about that. So we have, I don't think we have an overpopulation problem, but we have a lot of people. So why is it? I'm not saying the government should fucking do this. I'm saying we, just like as the people, should be like, hey.
Let's make a stand.
No, I'm saying, hey, there's 2 of us, right? A man and a woman, or a man and a man, or whatever the fuck. Typically, a couple is 2 people, sometimes a throuple, but we're just going to put it in 2s for right now.
I never understood throuples because, like, you can only legally be married to one person in any state. So I'm assuming you get married to a person first, and they just join as a.
Yeah, there's like joiners. Remember our friend's mom?
Yeah, I'm just saying legal. I didn't know this in every state. You can only be married legally to one person.
Even Utah?
Every state.
Well, it's
on paper legally, you can only be married to one person.
I think Mormons have a way around that for religious shit.
Maybe they do, but I'm saying the law is.
The thing is, I don't want to be married to
the
more
law
than
is
one
one
person. Yeah, but like I think that it's more like you join the group.
Yeah, I think you just join an existing. There's no.
You guys, I feel like the third one in is kind of like a temporary.
But
thing.
what if you're a throuple? This is a good situation. This is actually a very interesting situation. You're a throuple, and you guys have been a throuple for a long time because it's not like you're married to either one of them. But then the time comes, and you can only legally marry one. You have to pick one then, right? And the other one has to be. So if you have a wedding, I mean, I would assume maybe.
I think you do the ceremony with like all 3, but then like you may now kiss the bride.
I've never seen clips of people having a wedding ceremony with a throuple.
I've never seen
because I feel like, obviously, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
If you and I got herpes, would you? And like, okay, say you're dating a girl, right?
Yeah.
And I'm single, and us 3 got herpes, but we just be a throuple.
I mean, I guess.
Do you think you and I could do that?
Why? What does herpes have to do with?
Well,
this?
because we're kind of off the market. Our selection is very slim. It's other people with herpes.
I don't know why the fuck.
Well, I mean, right? If you have herpes, you can't just go out.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying
get anybody now.
But I'm saying same thing with like AIDS, I guess, right?
Yeah, you have a very select few.
Yeah.
So like,
there's different types of AIDS though, too, isn't there? Like people, I feel like people don't die from it anymore.
No, they can like keep the symptoms off for a long time.
But does that mean if you're HIV positive, your kid will be a good chance, or?
No, the kid thing's different, but I know sexually there's pills you can take that you won't transmit it or something like that.
Won't transmit it.
Yeah, it's big in the gay community.
I would assume so.
Yeah, they take this stuff and it's like you make sure you won't get it and you can't pass it off or something. But like,
first of all, if I was on a throuple, I don't think I'd want it to be with another dude.
Well, I'm saying you and me and your wife have fucking herpes. Like, are you letting me join or like? I'm not saying I want to join. I'm just saying, are we gonna have that conversation? Like, like, hey, like.
I mean, it would probably be like what I am to you guys right now. I'm just like here all the time. I'm just like hanging out. Like you and Rachel are walking around. It's like, hey, I'm here too still.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
Now, but if this is the throuple thing, I don't understand. Is like if I feel like all the throuples that I've ever seen, even on TV or whatever the fuck, they're all one of them just joined a group who's already married.
Exactly.
It's not like he fell in love with both of them.
So can I join your group? Is what I'm asking.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay.
I feel like we would just make it a group of 4 then.
So do I get a Christmas present from you and her,
dude?
Combined?
Oh my god, great question. So speaking of which, remember we were talking about that guy who married the chick with like 2 heads or whatever the fuck?
Oh yeah. Does he have to give them both a gift?
So here's my question. So because you could be separated if you're a conjoined twin if you don't share organs, but they like shared everything. So obviously they're just stuck with that, and they're married to one guy. So are they legally one person or 2?
What classifies a person? Is it the is it
now
the head
I would
or
say
the body?
if they had different like set of organs, I feel like they could be. So is it biologically that way? They decipher it. So if you're a conjoined twin, you share the same organs.
Yeah,
and
he's
shit,
got 2 heads.
but he's got 2 heads. Are you one person, or are you 2
I
legally?
think you're 2 because the brain is what constitutes you as a person. Because even if your waist gets cut off,
So what happens if you're a conjoined twin and the twin like pulls a gun, shoots someone in the head, and you're like, what the fuck?
Who goes to prison?
So you got to go to prison with your conjoined twin?
Dude. So
Obviously
like,
you have to, especially if you can't be separated. You're fucked too.
But then how do they prove that like you weren't moving the arm and shooting?
I know. So that's what I'm saying. Also, both of them
do they fight over? They're like, no, let me do it.
One side, the one person control, or like they both have the ability.
Yeah.
How does that work? Whoa.
Do they come at the same time?
I don't know, but that's actually very interesting.
Wow.
So I'm saying, like, have you ever like been super fucked up and you're like, oh my god, I got to think how to like move my body right now.
Yeah.
But, like, so how does
They're
that work
both
with their
thinking it,
fucking
and they're
2?
just wobbly.
I don't know. So like, does one twin control a portion of the body? Like one's got the right, one's got the left.
I'm guessing they got a system.
How do you sprint then, or like make a juke?
I don't think they're running track, but like, right.
I mean, if you were running track, one could be on lookout, one could be looking.
Well,
forward.
the only one I'm thinking of is the 2 girls that we like. 2 girls. See, I guess it is 2 different people. But like them, I don't think they were doing any like physical sports. But like the only thing that would be cool though is like imagine in like football, dude, you could have 2 fields of view.
2
bro.
helmets?
Yeah, you'd have
On
2
one fucking
helmets,
body?
but you can see the left and the right, dude. And it's like, oh shit, I can see, or like fucking, one of those like,
dude, that'd be a QB's dream, dude.
yeah,
One's looking downfield, other one's looking.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do you think they'd allow that?
dude, she would be a great umpire.
Yeah, she could see the fucking plate and the ball at the same time.
Do we not have like field umpires? Nope, she's both.
No, she's got the whole fucking thing
Yeah,
unlocked.
That's crazy. I've never thought about that. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So back to the Christmas present thing. That is one cool thing about being have you pulled that move yet?
What?
Where like, there's a lot of positives of being in a relationship. Sometimes there's negatives. A big positive is that gifts can be from both of you.
Yeah.
Have you pulled that yet? Because we're pulling that this year.
Singles.
I meant like in your past relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, from Z and it's like, from Jack and Rachel. And it's like, oh, wow. I don't have to get you. But then you feel bad, but then I
But I
realize.
feel like we've done that before I have at least with like parents for like other parts of family. And my parents are just like, oh, we'll just say from you.
Well, the thing is like we're used to just getting it ourselves. And so I feel bad, but then I'm like, wait, every gift I get is from mom and dad, from
I think
Nate
it's because
and Lauren.
when you're in a relationship, both sides of each family, you're not going to get all your gifts for everyone you need. And then also have her get all the gifts for her parents and then your family too. So it would be easier if it was just from both of you. That just kind of makes it easier.
Dude, the worst thing is there's something about like say it's like, your girl's parents and she buys the gift for him and they open it, like, and it says from Jack and Rachel, and like, they damn well know this isn't from me. But like,
That's
if
true.
I
But
bought it,
I would buy, at least in my last relationship, I was buying her parents stuff, and they're hard to shop for. They're hard to
oh
shop
yeah, they're fucking hard.
especially other people's parents are hard to shop.
But the thing is that she hopped on my train with my parents. So I'm like, I'm gonna hop on her train with her parents.
That's fair though.
Parents are hard to shop
normal.
for,
that's
man.
Normal. Well, I can't. It's hard to shop for my own parents,
Yeah,
let
it's
alone
like,
someone
you
else's.
guys have had 50.
I think I did pretty good with her parents, but it's very difficult.
You guys have had 55 fucking years to buy what you need. Like, I don't know what to.
It's all, especially at that age, it's all like little things. Oh, that means a lot. Like that was a thoughtful gift. That's where.
You know the thing about conjoined twins though? You could just take a pair of shoes and just wrap them up separately, because one of them probably moves each leg. Right?
I wonder if the motor skills part is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, they have a system for sure. Like, they just know, like, hey, now I move.
Dude, the funniest part is if you were a conjoined twin and like
You just had no system?
no, you were like fucking like you're on the run from the cops, and the funniest like you're like bank robbers, like two masks, one body. It's like I have two suspects.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh my god, that would be scary to see at night, dude.
Oh, two fucking heads?
Like imagine it's like that.
Like one of those dragons?
That's why I'm asking about the motor skills thing, because I'm like, can they sprint? Imagine that sprinting at you. I would fucking shit myself. That'd be crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just not normal. There's nothing wrong with it. But
always someone whispering in your ear, just give them a little headbutt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they stop each other. The thing is, but they would both feel it.
But I feel like there's a lot of advantages to that. Like imagine when you were up and coming in school and stuff, dude. It's like, dude, what are they gonna do? Stop us from being joined and whispering in each other's ear?
You memorize this part of the textbook. I'll memorize the other part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what are you gonna do? Put a bag over my brother's head, and I'm gonna do it, and then
how do you grade their scores? It's like they both get an A, I guess.
I don't know.
Or maybe one writes it and
maybe
they put
the
a bag
teacher
over
holds
it.
a hanky between them. So
Oh yeah. Dude, do you remember that in school? Those fucking like test protector things. That didn't fucking work, dude. It's like you just go like this, and then you like look over. And
but then there was like that sweat that was like literally religiously protecting their shit.
Yeah, I actually, luckily in physics, I know nothing about physics.
I was copying a lot of people's shit.
Oh, all the time. Luckily, there was this guy in physics that I actually got like an A in physics, and I know nothing about it because I just didn't like the class, and I copied everything from this guy. Yeah.
They had physics?
Mm-hmm. I think it was like an AP class or something.
Oh.
And yeah, I did fucking great on it. And then it was like, I know fucking nothing. But he just like let me. And I was like, you know what? You're a good fucking...
Yeah, those were real ones.
You're a good soldier.
Yeah, there were definitely real ones.
You know what I remember always trying to sit next to? Well, not my freshman through junior year. My senior year, I figured it out. And I was like, all right, I got to pass a couple of these classes. I'd always want to sit next to my buddies, right? I was like, I want to sit next to the unpopular smart girl. Because she would always let you fucking cheat off of her. Because
that's a risky move though. Because then if she didn't, I'm like, oh, I wish I was sitting with my friends.
No, but it just worked every time. It was like and I'm not saying like she was like bad. It was just, just a little more shy or whatever.
Yeah, to herself.
But you sit next to her every day, and then you start striking up conversation, have a good fucking time, and then suddenly her arm's not fucking over the fucking.
I know, but you
answers.
couldn't guarantee that was gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Oh, you can read it.
No,
you can read
in high
it.
school. I'm just saying, like, there's not, especially if you didn't know that person.
It worked for
you
me.
probably didn't.
No,
I'm saying.
What does that mean? Which you probably didn't.
Which you probably did not know that person. If it was
no,
like
I didn't. Of course not.
Exactly.
But then I just sat next to her, fucking started.
But the way we behaved in
it up.
class, there's no way that she was a fan of you.
Well, she let me cheat off her every fucking
A lot
time.
of other girls didn't. At least like the ones that were good in class, they always knew we were.
Yeah, I don't want to sit next to ones that were good in class.
I developed a great system with Brandon on how to cheat in a lot of tests because we would always get separated.
Well, I mean, he beat the beaties. He can beat a test.
we would get separated a lot, and the good thing is a lot of them are multiple choice, and so we would always get separated for being too loud. And our system.
Are you talking about the tapping method?
No, our system was like we'd be across the class, and like it would just I'd look up and then like this. For number 3, he'd be like, apples. Like he'd say a word, and the first letter is what one it is.
Say it out loud. Damn.
He would say it out loud, and the teacher was like, what the fuck? And then we would wait a little bit, and then like, so I would do all the ones I knew just so it wasn't in a row, and then I would slowly, or he'd mouth it if he had done too many already, and vice versa. That's what we would do. Yeah.
Interesting. So I remember we had the tapping method. So it was like if
like Morse code 1's A, 2,
yeah.
3,
So if I needed number 4, like we'd make sure until we had eye contact across, and I'd tap my pencil like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Number 2, Ticonderoga.
Yeah. And then he'd know, okay, number 4. And then he'd be like, is it A, B, C, or D? If it was B, he'd go tap, tap, and it was B. So it was, no words were being verbally spoken, but,
Yeah.
it got the job done.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I remember Mr. Getman tried to, like, he always thought I was cheating because he knew I didn't know the shit, but he couldn't, like, catch me and shit, or I don't remember what the fuck it was. So he made me take my test in this private conference room next to Mr. Booker's. The thing was, I had a buddy from first period hand me the test. Like, they took an extra copy, and it was like, hey, I didn't get a copy of the test. So then I looked up all the shit, got it done. Dude, I had Mr. Booker pat me down. I'm not even kidding. I will never forget that. And I hid it in my shoe. But the thing was, it was like, Getman, you idiot. You just put me alone in a room.
That's even easier.
So then, they took any electronic device, of course. But then I just took out my shoe, unfolded the thing, filled in all the bubbles, fucking 100%.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Or it was always like a 92.
They actually just put you in a
exactly.
Great
It's like, you know what?
And if you're in high school, I'm just saying, actually, side note, if you put it anywhere here, it's like, okay, well, you're not going to touch me there because then you're going to
that is my
jail.
no-no square.
Then you're going to jail.
R-A-P-E, get your penis out of me. Remember that song?
No.
No, don't touch me there.
That's
that
my no-no
is
square. I know you sung
square.
it all the time. I don't recall that at fucking.
That might have been a playground fucking song. Anyways.
You were singing that in the playground?
Oh, it was rowdy on those streets. Dude, wall ball, man, I was a fucking master.
Because we went to Grace all years, right? Like in elementary and middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I was free, so.
I was at Harvest, big fish, little pond.
Yeah, Jesus was a fish. Or wait, what? No, like he's the fish symbol.
Is it even a fish? Like the thing?
Yeah, and it goes like
I don't think that's actually a fish.
I think it's because you're supposed to be fishers of men.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I don't think it's actually a fish. It looks like a fish.
It is, I think.
I don't think it's actually a fish. I think it's supposed to resemble something. But I don't think it's literally a fish.
Yeah, the Jesus fish is known as the aesthesis. Is a symbol that represents Christianity. It's made of 2 intersecting arcs that form the shape of a fish.
It's shaped like a fish, but it's not a fish.
It's supposed to be a fish.
Is it really?
That it's made up of 2 intersecting arcs that form the shape of a fish.
Forms the shape. Forms the shape.
Anyways, Merry fucking Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
These are
where we
fucking
at right
cute. Almost 40.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys have a great fucking Christmas. James, where can I find you?
Fuck. I don't know. Just love you guys.
You can find me as @Lesney or Jax @Jack_Spence. Guys, have a great Christmas.
Yeah.
We will probably release a
Halls.
Christmas episode for Christmas Eve or maybe Monday.
Yeah,
or maybe Monday. We'll decide.
I'll release it Monday.
Yeah, or one or the other. So have a great Christmas. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And see ya. Rowdy up in here.